Social justice warriors and the like have become very fond of the phrase people of colour, and it has bothered me to no end. Before we get into the meat of this, let's go back to Monday the 30th of September 2002, around 9:20 p.m, and flick on BBC Two, shall we?
That's it. See, a lot of people can't keep up with what words are acceptable these days and what words aren't. It's like my dad, for example. He's not as cosmopolitan or as educated as me, and it can be embarrassing. He doesn't understand all the new trendy words. Like he'll say puffs instead of gays, birds instead of women, darkies instead of coloureds.
Oh, look, a joke about calling someone coloured, because to do it as a joke is funny, to do it in reality is racist, because you're focusing solely on their skin. And yet, nowadays, people wear the term people of colour as a badge of oppression, and something to be kind of simultaneously appreciated and pitied. And the thing is, I know that if I, a white man, were to go to Zimbabwe or Saudi Arabia, Japan, I would not be a person of colour, even though I would be in the vast, vast minority in those countries. And I personally feel like if I were to call someone a person of colour, I would feel bad about it, because I would be focusing on something that is almost irrelevant. I find it completely strange when someone refers to themselves as a person of colour. It's really quite strange to me, because it seems to be, if you call yourself a person of colour, aren't you saying that you think that white is the default state of the human being? And that would be a horrific thing to say as a white person. I can't imagine what it suggests when you aren't white. I would like to see this thing gone. I would like to see it slowly die out, along with the whole social justice warrior thing anyway. But this particular term has always grated upon me, because it's just weird, it's strange, and its popularity has just boggled my mind and confused me. Even with all the crazy stuff they do, this phrase being used by everyone who isn't white to describe themselves is bizarre, and only because they're in a country that is majority white, and not even a massive majority, not say 90+%. We're talking 60% in America, something along those lines, and that's going to go down. So, do white people become a people of colour in 20 years when everyone is around the same sort of percentage? When everyone is around 20% white, 20% black, 20% Latino? Is everyone a person of colour then? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.